Our conversation today will transform your understanding of everything. And when I say like your understanding of everything, I mean like where your struggles have led you to end up. Today is Veterans Day. In the United States, 11/11 is Veterans Day, right? I've served, I come from a lineage of those who have served in the military, great great grandfather, grandfather, mother, father, cousins, uncles, aunties. Okay. I've taken the line and I just went kind of left with the Air Force, but most of my family are Army, Navy, and Marines. A lot of them are still serving. And I thank every last one of them um, for putting out there an act of service that is bigger than they are, right? And I feel like today is one of those days where we recognize that people sign their name on a dotted line to literally like give their lives for a country where most people know that um, the stakes have nasty consequences to them, okay? Both personally and globally, right? Both morally and with values, right? And I appreciate everybody that goes above and beyond to honor veterans, but I also want this conversation and this day to be in remembrance of you, collective, whether you serve in the military or not. Your act of service towards the people in your lives, towards yourself, it matters and it needs to be honored. And I might be drawing some parallels today between my service with the government and your service with your spirituality, with who you are as a person, with your self sacrifice, in hopes to love on everybody else. But the fact of the matter is, collective, is that you are honored today as well. Tap in. And I'm not just talking about signing your name on a dotted line. I'm talking about the contracts you had to get out of because your ancestors, your hating ass ancestors, signed you to a soul contract. I'm talking about those who have shed the old version of themselves to become new. I'm talking about those who have found God or reestablished a relationship with God. I'm talking about those who have walked through their own valleys, who have experienced death and rebirth multiple times. Like today is Veterans Day for you too. Wear your spiritual valor. This is your spiritual valor. This is your spiritual crest. A lot of you are truly morphing into just one of the most beautiful versions of yourself, and some of you are just coming out of an ugly version of yourself. Wherever you are in your journey, this message is for you, because our conversation is going to change the way that you even look at how you struggled before. And I want you to walk away from this message knowing that not only are you loved, but the sacrifices that you've made have led you up to this point, and there is nowhere to go but up. Tap in, my God, today. So collective, listen, I'm so ready for you guys today. What's that? The Two of Pentacles. What else just came out? The Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. My God, today with the Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh, collective. Boy, we already starting out with something amazing, collective. Woo-wee. I'm going to let this information channel for a minute as I continue to see how beautiful this chat is coming. We've got people in here that are honoring Jesus Christ. We have people in here who are also Buddhist, who are Muslim. We have people in here who are agnostic. We have people in here that follow all walks of faith and life. And at the end of the day, I believe in God, okay? And wherever your journey is, I hope that it leads you to the truth as well. Tap in, okay? Tap in. Because what we don't do here is we don't assume that everybody is without. Okay, we don't think in lack here. We think in abundance here, right? So all we want to do is give love into people who are still in their journey, who have finally found their footing in the journey. And this Two of Pentacles right here is letting me know, like, hey, the collective, y'all found y'all footing, okay? We talk about 10 toes down. My God, today, hey, glow. Listen, we glowing up today, collective, okay? So I feel like the collective, woo-wee. I was like the collective right here. Woo, we got somebody just a hater in the back. My God, today. Woo! We gonna see the haters come out. I feel like the collective them found they balance with this two of pentacles. Y'all just riding like this, okay? Let me tell you something. This is something so beautiful and insightful when you finally find your balance, when you finally find what you want, not just from yourself, but what you require of others. Tap in, my God, today, because a lot of times when you sacrificing, a lot of times when you are putting yourself out there, I'm talking about when you show up for your family, when you show up for your friends, when you show up for people who you don't know, and you put everything, you literally give the shirt off of your back to other people, that knocks you off balance sometimes. And sometimes the collective, even when you were just oblivious to how other people were operating in the shadows, a lot of times collective, not only did they take from you without thanks, my God, today they just never did that, collective. Not only did they take from you, but they did not care that you needed a recovery as well. You needed a cover as well. And collective, a lot of times you do this against your own better judgment. Oh, I'm calling you out, collective. A lot of times you go out there, you step out on a limb for other people against your better judgment, knowing that this person ain't shit. Tap in, knowing that this person has it out for you. Tap in, knowing that this person is not going to do right by you or other people. Collective, I keep saying, like, in your birthright season, it's going to be a lot of situations where people are going to want you to save them. And the fact of the matter is, collective, you cannot and you should not. You should not. There are situations that are happening in the Two of Pentacles that is allowing you to see the truth. And it feels good, collective. It feels good for you. I'm looking at the Ten of Pentacles. This feels right. This feels like you are in your lane. When you find balance in this point in your life, it's going to feel righteous. Collective, tap in. And when I say it's going to feel righteous, it's going to also open up this portal of true abundance, of true rest. Okay, tap in. I feel like a lot of you might actually start going into a creative flow, perhaps. And you know what else, collective? This message is coming through. Tap in, because we're going to continue to unpack it. A lot of y'all, collective, I feel like a lot of y'all really been counting yourselves out lately. And not just counting yourself out like, oh, I need to do this, but I don't even know if I have the strength. I feel like a lot of you truly do not believe, or recently up until this point did not believe that you deserve to live happily, that you deserve to live in abundance. Why? Because a lot of y'all been at war this whole time. A lot of y'all been at war for so long this whole time that you thought this was going to be your permanent state of being. Tap in. A lot of y'all really suffering from moral, value, emotional scarring that has happened because you went out on the front lines, not for yourself, but on behalf of other people who lied to you, who tricked you, who deceived your good heart into fighting their own battles. Tap in, not even knowing that you stepping in their place to help save them, hooked you onto a spiritual debt that you weren't supposed to pay in the first place, collective. My God, today, but let me tell you what ends up happening. The more I look at this Knight of Wands going into this Ten of Pentacles, let me tell you what ends up happening, collective, when you end up there, when you end up on the front lines of somebody else's battle. Let me tell you, your spiritual department of defense, tap in. It's this administration has renamed it. They call it the spiritual. They call it the Department of War now. Tap in, my God, today. Listen, your spiritual department of defense has come in to give you a straight up awakening. Like, hold up. What you fighting for right now? What you in the middle of this for right now? Why are you showing up? What's happening here? Your spiritual department of defense, my God, today will come through and tell you and give you the signs, give you the signal, and tell you like, hey, listen, you need to get out of this situation. Oh my gosh, tap in, collective, tap in. And you know what's crazy? You know what's even crazier? Oh, I'm looking at this, 4 cups. Yeah, a lot of y'all got that signal. Some of y'all didn't listen. Collective, I'm telling you right now, this signal that's coming through, this conversation that we are having right now, the signal that is coming through for your next level, you bet not ignore it. And you're going to know the signal. You're going to know when to strike. What I tell y'all 2 days ago, strike first, strike fast, strike hard. Right? So when your spiritual department of defense comes to you, whether it's through signs, whether it's through your dreams, whether it's through other people coming to talk to you and verifying what's been going on in the back of your mind, whether it's through a song, when your spiritual department of defense, when it come through, ready for the aerial strike for you to get out, baby, you need to get on out. Okay? You need to get out. And I'm talking about out of relationships, situations, ships, tap in. Okay, I'm talking about environmental. I'm talking about your jobs. I'm talking about a relationship with your family. I'm talking about your mama. I'm talking about your daddy, tap in. I'm talking about all them. All them. Okay? A lot of y'all really up in here thinking that you saving people who truly just want to just take from you all the time, collective. What else you got for me right now? My goodness. The Aeon, the sun, the moon. A lot of y'all been fighting them forces. Got the King of Pentacles with today with the 9 of Swords. The King of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords, collective. So that lets me know right now, a lot of y'all really have been operating in somebody else's energy, giving somebody else the time, giving somebody else your money. Somebody is a pain, a situation is a pain in your neck for real, collective. There is no reason, there is no way that you still on the front lines of somebody else's battle. The way you're going to be able to tell that, collective, is it's not going to feel good. The situation that you are in when you are thinking you're protecting this person, it feels awful. You not eating right. The conversations you're having with this person, if they're even picking up the phone, is dangerous. It's standoffish. There's no empathy for you. Collective, you are oh my gosh, collective. Whew. Collective, I need you to tap in. Whew. Tap in, collective. You gotta allow people to sleep in the bed that they made. You gotta allow people to lie in the beds that they made, collective. There's so much for you to have in this season. So much abundance waiting for you in this season. Even I'm looking at the King of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands that's going towards the 10 of Pentacles, collective. The fact of the matter is that you so busy looking at other people and trying to save them that is causing a distress signal to be sent out universally, globally, in your spiritual department of defense, that there's a deep interruption lying inside that you're probably questioning whether or not you should answer. The answer is absolutely you should answer. The answer should be, I am leaving this hellhole of a war zone, a spiritual war zone, and I'm finding refuge. This is a space in your birthright season that allows you to Operate in your sovereignty. My God, today, collective. You know, when I started this conversation, I said, you know what? All I want to do is provide the collective with love. And it seems like in this place where you are, where you've given so much of the best version of yourself to people, to jobs, to environments, to life, you've given your best version of yourself to everybody but yourself, collective. And that has caused a blockade for, I want to say abundance, but that's not even hitting the heart of it. I want to say blessings, but that's not even hitting the heart of it. It's like just causing a blockage of everything that you asked for. It's not showing up in full. Hi, Joe. It's not showing up in mass for you. And that's because you're operating. Oh, happy Veterans Day, Joe. That's because you're operating in a space of depletion. And we got to get you out of that, collective. This is not beneficial for you. And a lot of you are getting the signs that it's not beneficial for you. It's time to GTFOH, collective. Ooh, collective. It's time to get up out of here, collective. It's time for you to truly recognize that you have been on the front line of everybody else's spiritual war. You have been on the front lines of saving everybody else, while they get to sit back and watch you suffer, while they get to sit back and watch you struggle, and don't offer a hand, don't offer a meal, don't offer a place for you to rest. And if they do offer a place to rest, it's not safe. A lot of y'all are in unsafe environments. A lot of y'all are in unsafe relationships. You are not spiritually, emotionally surviving at all. Collected, tap in, my God, today. And I feel like this message is definitely for those who felt like they've lost themselves along the way, who felt like they don't have no place to go. I feel like this is for people who have been in the troubled waters and felt like they couldn't find a raft or find a anchor to hold on and let the storm pass. I feel like this is for people who are in the midst of a war zone right now that's not even theirs or is theirs. I feel like this is for people who know that they are at the precipice of their next level. And I need to tell you, if you are at the precipice of your next level and you know that you are there and you just like, I can taste it, but you can't seem to like grab onto it. This is where the enemy wants you to truly give up, collective. Tap in. I'm going to tell you right now, and anyone that has gone through any bouts of warfare, spiritual or with the government, tap in, collective. Y'all know that it is a lengthy process. Most battles are, most war zones are, you are in there for a long amount of time. So some of y'all have been in this process legit for 5, 10, 15 years. Trying to figure out exactly why you can't find your grip. But this Two of Pentacles is telling you, baby, oh no, you found out the reason why. There might be other blockages preventing you from dipping out. Some of y'all might have legal obligations. Oh, tap in. Some of y'all might have marital obligations. At the end of the day, God is going to continuously give you that sign. He's going to continuously send in reinforcements to tell you that where you are is unhealthy. And you might got a GTFOH, collective. My God, today. Woo. Let's see what else is going on the back end of this. What is going on deeper into the collective? What are they fighting? My God, you're fighting the moon. A lot of information probably just came out for you, collective. You probably just found out some cray information about the people that you've been protecting this whole time, and it blew your mind. How could these people possibly do this to you? How could these people possibly put you in a position that would line you up to get got? Ooh, tap in. These people are methodical. These people operate in darkness, and they only job when it comes to you is to get you caught up and get you out of your divine path, to get you out of the game, collective. And I know that y'all like, well, girl, listen, why are they doing this to me? Looking at Judgment and the Five of Wands, straight fighting. They straight fighting over what your birthright is, collective. I need you to understand this, baby. Collective, when you have these people fighting over who you show up as in the natural, I'm talking about right here, you and I, when you show up in a way that you know your authority, you might not have full grasp of it, but you know that you have a type of authority, okay? It's lineage based, it's spiritual based, it's ancestral based. Like, you know who you are. You might not just have your place all together right now, but collective, when you show up like that, people will hate on you. Collective, I cannot tell you enough. Woo-wee. When you got people truly wanting to hurt you, hurt the innocence of you, when you got people out here who's ready to fight you, who's ready to go to war with you, who be thinking about that, they ruminate over this at night, collective. We talking about the minds of demons. We talking about the minds of people that got straight issues. We got people who look at you as a target. They got to get you up out of here. You operating in light. That means somebody got to operate in darkness. You got people that's in your circle right now, collective, and you know who they are. I'm not making this up. You know who they are. I don't got no like magic wand. This is what it is for the collective. The collective is on a battlefield right now, being pulled into a spiritual war that ain't got nothing to do with them. This got something to do with somebody else's ego. And I'm going to tell you from the last lesson, tap in, that you learned and that you will learn today, is that you're not going to be on the front line of nobody else's battles from this point forward. Tap in today. In my last message, I said that when people enact their own towers, it is to emotionally and financially manipulate you, collective. These are the people that are operating in their shadows. These are the people who strategically want you out of the way, who get joy out of hurting you, collective. My God, today. Ooh-wee. I mean, straight wanting to fight. Listen, this Five of Wands is very telling, because you know what it is. This Five of Wands is really showing not that it's a fight, but it's a plot. Look, they're really not even fighting. They're sitting around the fire. They're sitting around here watching the fire dance, talking. It's a plot. We need to stop playing with these people. We need to stop showing up for these people when they don't even show up for us, collective. Like, what is really going on? Judgment again with the Six of Pentacles. These people showing up, begging for you to show up for them. These people are begging for you to step in the front lines for them. Some of these people might be coming to you talking about, oh, I got a problem with that person. Oh, I got a problem with this person. And because, collective, you got such a healing heart, you want to make it right. No, this is not your battle. The battle is not yours. Well, you're allowed to say, but it's the Lord's. You got to stop this. This conversation is going to transform your understanding about everything. Because what I'm asking you to do, collective, it almost seems counterproductive to who you are. But I promise you, collective, tap in, my God, today. When you shift your framework, your livelihood framework into one of an intentional life, where what you do, the meaning behind what you do truly matters, you're going to see the people who have been plotting against you the whole freaking time. The whole time. And collective, you might be like, well, shoot, they plotting against me. Listen, that's not my problem. I'm not going to fall for the okie doke. Listen, collective, I'm so glad of that, but that don't mean you shouldn't be aware. You gotta be aware of what's happening around you. The whole world is literally in their phones like this, collective. They in their phone like they walking down the street girl, they walking down the street like this. They not looking at what's going on around them. So at any freaking time, the enemy can strike first, strike fast, strike hard, and you might not be able to recover, collective. So if you're not going to fall for the okie doke, hey, I'm so happy for you. But collective, if you also not paying attention, then these hate hoes in the front will come and they will try to hurt you. Y'all like, well, listen, ain't nobody going to put their hands on me. Ain't nobody going to run up on me. They know better, do they? They don't really know. Evil go after the most righteous. Tap in. Listen, the devil will absolutely go after the most righteous, the most enlightened. Oh my God, today. And what is it? The ego that's making you think that you could never be a target of the devil. Unless you part of the devil's team. The plot is the point. The plot is the point. And what they say, when the plot thickens, what just covered up? What was that just covered up? The Six of Pentacles yet again with the King of Wands. I'm telling you, as the plot thickens, and just looking at this King of Wands, I'm telling you, people keeping ledgers, collective. People are keeping ledgers on you. But oh my God, today, look, operating in the shadows once again. Operating in the shadows once again. Oh my God, today. I'm telling you, collective, the more I unpack what is happening in your birthright season, okay, because November is your birthright season. The more I unpack what's going on in this season for you, the more I'm recognizing that you feel this inheritance. And this inheritance is like, is major. It's big. You know that you are holding on to wealth that cannot be physically taken. Oh my God, today. You know that you are holding on to wealth that could only be ignited by you, by the sequence of your life, of the events of your life. So many people had to sacrifice for you to be where you are right now. So many people loved you enough to survive horrific moments in life history for you to be here, collective. And you've walked through so many valleys and shadows. You've gone through so many deaths and rebirths that this time around, you're like, this is so different. I'm feeling the air. I'm feeling the air of everything just shifts so different. Collective, you might be feeling like you're coming into a new form of power. And you rightfully should. This your birthright season. But you know what they say. When you wear the crown, what they say, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Oh my God, today. You know these people that's trying to come for you. Look, Eight of Wands, they try, listen. And this can look like many different ways for the collective. This can be a sleeper cell activated heifer at your job that's trying to line you up to get fired. This could be somebody in your family that's protecting a devious, freaking nasty predator that tried to hurt you. This could be a narcissistic father or mother. Tap in. This could be you holding a secret for somebody and they don't care. They have manipulated you to not tell their secret because you're a good person. You're like, oh, I don't want to betray their trust, but sometimes, collective, you gotta let that shit go. Ooh, collective. That 8 of Wands in reverse with that shadow, yeah, complete darkness. Complete darkness. Complete and utter secrecy. I'm telling you, collective, Ace of Pentacles, yeah, they want to start all, yeah, collective. That is the vibe. That is the vibe of what's happening in the shadows as you usher in your stability era, as you usher in this birthright season, collective, the Hermit. Ooh, what's hiding behind the Hermit? And the Sun. Big movement, collective. Big move. When I say secrecy, when I say they having conversations, when I say they moving in dark, when I say collective, they want to be a part of the reign of power. Listen, my divine feminines, my divine masculines, my anointed, chosen ones, children of God, they know this language that I speak. The reign of power that you have, that was placed upon you at birth. This is your birthright to reign, to usher in the real new world order, not this crap that these wickedness in high places folks got going on. They fake. They fake. That's why they got to do so many sacrifices against the chosen, against the collective, just like you. None of us are exempt from the evilness and the wickedness in these high places. But see, they think because they got to do that they somehow rule over the collective. No, they don't. They're bringing from the spiritual into the natural. What you think your power is? What do you think your power is? You think you just here to what? Serve evil? You think you just here to what? Just lay over? Let them walk all over you? Tap in. My divine feminines, divine masculines, anointed, chosen, children of God, earth angels. They know for sure what their mystical powers bring. They know that their prayers mean something. They know that their rituals mean something. And I know you can look at your government right now and be like, oh my God, they doing so much, right? Like they doing the most. Baby, if you want to counteract the evilness, you got to understand where they operate. These hoes ain't operating in the natural like that. They going into deep, dark, horrific rituals. Tap in. They sacrificing us. We ain't got to go far. We can look at the news. We ain't got to go far. We can look at, did y'all see? Listen, I got to go here. Did y'all see that what's happening over there in the SU Dan? I got to make sure, in the Dan, okay? That they can see the sacrifice from space. No, not a drone, baby. Not a drone. Not from an airplane, baby. From the space station. They can see the sacrifice from the space station. Tap in, collective. These people are wicked. They are bringing from the spiritual realm, the evilness in the spiritual realm that operates in these shadows, that operates in the darkness. They are bringing that through here, through the sacrifice of the collective. So I know many of you, as I'm looking through, as I'm unpacking this channel message, many of y'all are really like, well, I don't think that got anything to do with me. If you feel like you are being suppressed in any way, yes, it does. If you feel like you're being quiet, like you're being silenced, that's the word I'm looking for, in any way, then yes, it does. And you're like, well, Cass, what can I do? Intent, baby. Intent. Listen, I told this story once, I told this story twice, I tell it 1,000 times because I never know who's hearing it. Okay, tap in. Whew. When I volunteered in the lower ninth ward during Hurricane Katrina cleanup collective, we was like, it was so much, right? And anybody that has survived that, my God, today, that is a part of your spiritual valor, okay? And I thank you for your service, because what you went through was absolutely horrific. And I still believe that y'all should sue the F out of the government over that. But listen, okay, tap in. No, don't make me go there, okay? The man said, listen, you ain't got to attack everything. You can start with the 3 feet in front of you. Start with 3 feet in front of you. So what are you doing to connect with the supernatural? My favorite thing to do is to pray. That's my favorite thing to do. But also, when I get the message to go out there into my community and take action, that's what I do as well. Tap in. You can absolutely do that. Tap in. Because it's going to take a community of the collective to change the world by changing the 3 feet in front of them. No, we don't have massive amount of money. No, we're not willing to sacrifice other humans. No, we're not willing to do that. But what we are willing to do is provide any and all light, freaking righteousness, okay, and spiritual pushback that we possibly can with the powers that we have. That's our birthright. That's our birthright. Collective. I know a lot of y'all feel stuck. I know a lot of y'all feel helpless, but you're not helpless. Tap in. My God, today. Woo. And just know that as I'm looking at this King of Wands with the 5 of Wands, with this begging ass 6 of Pentacles, 21 is what I see on my screen. Even looking at this lets me know that y'all have been fighting against wickedness. Some of y'all have been in the presence of wickedness this whole time and didn't even know it. Listen, Tap, come here. Come here, child. Okay. This is a groovy tune, and it's perfect for exactly what I'm about to tell you. Your spiritual Department of Defense, okay, is about to drop truth bombs on everybody who thought they can creep up on you. Your spiritual Department of Defense is about to lay the ultimate groundwork for your Department of Housing, for your Department of Finance, for you to collect taxes on everything that was owed to you and your lineage. I'm not playing. It must be claimed. It must be claimed, collective. I'm looking at this King of Wands right now. This King of Wands energy that's in your life, they believe that they should inherit what is rightfully yours. And they do this by siphoning your attention, your energy, manipulating your thoughts, placing like, what are those things? They place like breadcrumbs. That's the word I'm looking for. They place breadcrumbs, seeds waiting for them to bloom in your mind, collective. This wickedness is right in front of you. It's in your family, collective. I'm telling you. They just don't know who the fuck you are. But when the awakening happens, looking at the King of Pentacles, fighting against the King of Wands. The King of Pentacles ain't scared of no King of Wands. Especially when you standing 10 toes down on who you are. The truth of the matter is that when you are steady in your life, you live in a life of intention, they can't break through that wall. They can't break through that barrier no more. And it get them pissed, collective. They gonna start showing up, showing out. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna let them show up and show out so that we can just kick them and get them the fuck up on out of here. Collective. Oh my God, today. Okay. So do we understand what's going on? Because I'm about to go in. Okay. This was just a warm up. We just laying the groundwork of what the energy is for the collective. And I always want to make sure that I want you to know that this is your birthright season. Ain't no shame in claiming what's yours. Ain't no shame in making sure that you stake your claim. Was it claim your stake or stake your claim? I don't even know which way to go. Ain't no shame in that. Ain't no shame in that. All right, are we good? Let's go in. Now somebody said, hey, I'm mostly alone. One of the things I talk about here, right here, right here, right here. Who had to say that? I had to say that 3 times. That just came out. One of the things I talk about right here, right here, right here, collective, is building your community. You ain't got to be alone. Have you ever grabbed a cup of coffee? You got a library near you? You got a crossing guard near you? You got a volunteer center near you? Huh? You in this chat? It's websites for pen pals. Tap in. You got places of worship near you? Woo. My God, today. I need more than just 2 words, baby. I don't know what that means. That means you have no ID, no passport. That means that you have like no home, no place to live. I don't know what that means, honey. You got to be more specific. Okay, now let me keep going in. Sorry, I'm using the wrong deck. Let me keep going in and see what's coming in abundance for the collective. Here we go. Woo. See what's coming in for the collective. Oh, crap. I'm saying, okay, so the Department of Justice is coming in for the collective. Woo-wee. Okay, somebody about to get some good news. Some good news might be coming out. A good message might be coming out. Ooh, and a surprise. My God, today. All right, let's see what's going on with our Department of Justice. Okay, so there might be, listen, somebody might be able to get some clarity. Let's see what some clarity is. Woo-wee. My God, today. Man, I'm loving this. Yup. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. That's the clarity. Y'all tired. Looking at this 9 of Swords going into this 10 of Swords? Absolutely. Your Department of Justice has let you know this is the end of the road. A lot of y'all still out here. Look, like I said, the end of the road. My God, today what's going on? 10 of Cups with the 8 of Swords in reverse. With the 10 of Cups. My God, today. Woo-wee. Wow. Wow, collective. Oh, this next level is so beautiful for you. This next level is so beautiful for you. This birthright season, a lot of you are letting go of things that have just weighed you down. And a lot of things that have been weighing you down, collective. Listen, a lot of things that have been weighing you down, collective, is the fact that you have been on the front lines of everybody else's battles. Collective. I need to say this because it's important. Damn these cards. Damn these cards. Collective. When I say you on the front line of everybody else's spiritual battles, do you know what that does to you emotionally? Do you know what that does to you spiritually? Do you know what that does to you fucking physically? You're walking around here tired all the time and you don't even know why. You over here, you having dreams about things that don't even make sense to you. It's all over the place. You might be getting attacked in your dreams at night. Collective, because you taking on somebody else's situation. My God, today, collective, I need you to tap in. You need to stop fighting everybody else's spiritual battles. When you don't even know what they really going through for real. You don't know what they over here trying to manifest. You don't know what they over here worshiping. Tap in. You don't know what type of sacrifices they trying to make and trying to do some type of weird ass destiny swap with you. Collective. When I say no is a complete sentence, I mean it. This is about your sovereignty. This is about you making the rules for you to live an intentional life. I ain't playing with y'all. This is really the real deal, Holyfield. This has real life consequences. If you do not draw your boundaries against people who wish to utilize your beautiful healing superpowers, your spiritual powers, tap in. Collective. I need you to tap in. And I need you to recognize that the place you are in, I need you to tap in and recognize that the state of the union, the state of the union is you. You getting up and telling what the fuck is about to go down. Not somebody else in your world, not your mama, not your daddy. The state of the union is you as president of you, as owner of you. The state of the union is you going up there representing your clique and saying, all you hating hoes who think you're going to come against the inner G, all you hating hoes who absolutely think that you're going to interrupt or disrupt my divine connection to God, all you folks who think that y'all going to cross the line, all you hoes that think I'm unprotected, you need to know that my spiritual Department of Defense, they don't play no games. They are riders. The collective does not have to sit and take any form of spiritual warfare on behalf of somebody else. And many of you are survivors of that. Many of you are survivors of your own family coming against you, sabotaging you. Some of y'all dealing with y'all in-laws coming against you, sabotaging you, and you've been sitting down taking it. You've been silent. What you silent for at this point? Say it with your whole chest. You over here suffering in silence. Oh no, Heifer. One of the things that I learned is that if you want to make me uncomfortable, we all gonna be uncomfortable. You are a sovereign being. This is the unit of you. And the fact that people feel bold enough, they feel strong enough to think they're going to intercept what is rightfully yours that was handed down to you in birthright for a birthright, they got another thing coming. Woo-wee. Collected. The only people that think I'm yelling are demons. Woo-wee. Do y'all see the demons enter in the chat? The only people who think I'm yelling are demons. Now, collective, I had to stand up for that. Now, let's get back to the rest of the message. My God, today. Woo-wee. Darn that. I'm so sick and tired of the collective being victims of somebody else's nefarious plot. Why y'all gotta keep suffering? Why y'all gotta keep suffering in silence? Because you were told to. Because every time the collective spoke up for themselves, every time you said something collective, oh, what you was being aggressive, or what you was yelling, right? Or what you don't know what you're talking about. Every time, every single time you said something about you being uncomfortable or somebody doing you wrong, they put it back on you as if you don't have a right to speak up for yourself. You know what I say to every last one of those people that did that to you? Fuck you. Seriously. They don't know who you actually be. My God, today, type of one in the chat if you even with me on this. Type of one in the chat if you're tired of being quiet. Type of one in the chat if you're done being bullied. Type of one in the chat if you're ready for your next level. Tap in. Type of one in the chat if you like, Cass, I just got here. I don't know, but girl, happy Veterans Day. Type of one in the chat. Today is not about honoring those who just signed their name on the dotted line and fought wars that was really on some BS. This is about you surviving your trenches, surviving your dark nights, surviving your missed opportunities. You had multiple setbacks. Tap in. This is about you and your spiritual Department of Defense. This is about you coming in and saving you. This is about you protecting the younger version of you that wasn't protected. This is about you stepping into your birthright, sitting on your throne, wearing your crown. Collective, this is about you and your healing and living authentically through self-empowerment and spiritual awareness. And one of the things that this message is calling us to do, my God, today, one of the things that God is calling you to do in this message is to recognize the snakes with prosthetic legs walking amongst you. My God, today. Whew. I saw the Ten of Swords again. Yes, let it go, collective. Let it go. Let it go. I want you to take a moment and say, I release all spiritual hooks that have gotten a hold of me. I am. I can. I will. I become. I became. Whew. I've overcome. Say it out loud. I do not like people who are spiritual freaking bullies, whose whole goal is to suppress the collective. Y'all really got the game messed up. And I know a lot of y'all are probably in here right now. So probably about 10, 15 of y'all is the ops. About 10, 15 of y'all probably hate watching right now. And I'm going to tell you straight up, bitch, you rebuke too. You rebuke too. You part of the problem. Whew. Over here messing with the collective. Out here in the world running ragged. Hating on the collective. Rebuke you. Just saw the Tower, yes, and the Ace of Swords, my God, today. King of Pentacles coming out yet again for the collective with the Wheel of Fortune, my God, today. These people out here, collective, I know, listen, y'all would be surprised, because see, for the collective, when I'm on here, I give out my email address. I say, y'all email me. Sometimes I can help, sometimes I can't. Right? Whew, my God, today. Sometimes I'm readily available, sometimes I'm not. Right? Y'all would be surprised at the amount of demons that come into my email. Trying to convince me that I don't speak love and life into people. Bitch, this is my birthright. You don't know now about my lineage, baby. You don't know nothing about this birthright. You don't know nothing about this message. You don't know where this is. This is coming from a light, baby. So I already know if this is what's happening to me, and I'm public, I'm forward face, I'm face front, right? What's happening with the collective behind the scenes? They try, and that's the thing, collective. If they trying to, and I don't have no big, subscriber base right now. I'm still a growing brand. And some of these people, they email me from their business emails. Like, I can't just copy and put it into Google and see who you are. Like, girl, tap in. And so I see that a lot of the emails, the hate emails that I get, they from creators right here on their platform. I know. That's what I'm saying, collective. It be people that you supposed to like build community with. They be the antichrist for real. They be in the whole bundle. They be in the community of the antichrist. Okay, tap in. See, they probably didn't know that I knew that. See, they probably didn't know that. And let me tell you something right now. Google, just for y'all information, I just want to let y'all know this, okay? Because I know a lot of y'all, Google now requires you to verify your age. You know what that means? That means you got to give some type of bit of information about yourself in order to verify your age. Some of y'all might be getting that email. Tap in. I sure enough did. United States Air Force. Sure enough did, sir. That's why I'm wearing my Air Force hat. You're absolutely right. I come from a whole lineage of those who served. My grandfather served in World War II. Normandy. Oh, okay. My mama and my daddy, combat units. Oh, okay. I got 3 cousins right now across the span of branches that's deployed right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Absolutely served. That's why I said y'all don't even know. Whole lineage based, full of warriors. When I say let me hear your war cry, baby, when I was in basic training, they said let me hear your war cry, you can hear me through everybody. My voice is like that. That's why I want to use my voice for good. And I want to speak to that warrior inside of you, but not to go out there and fight for everybody, for you. For you. For you. Because I love you. Because I know what it's like to have to literally be on front lines or support those on the front lines. Tap in. And it's scary. Let me stop acting like it's easy. No, it's scary. Because see, when you on the front lines of somebody else's spiritual war or battle, you don't got home field advantage. You're constantly on alert because you're not anywhere familiar. Tap in, my God, today. That's why it's so important for me to just ask you, God, to just free yourself from the mindset that has been issued to you since a young age, that blood is thicker than water, that you must show up for everybody, don't burn bridges. Whew. Like, fuck all that. When are you supposed to devote your time to you, to God, to making the 3 feet in front of you a better place? When is that supposed to happen? It can't happen if you fighting somebody else's battles. It can't happen when you showing up for everybody else and they don't give a damn about you. They don't care about your recovery. I care about the collective pouring into their own cups, because there's going to come a time as we continue to usher in this real new world order, it's going to come a time where we can't always readily pour into ourselves, that we going to really have to look at those who's true in the collective. We going to have to really look at you. You want to look at me, and I'm going to have to look at you, and we going to have to look at each other's batteries and see, okay, Cass can pour into you right now. That's what I have, so that you can get better, so that we can continue this fight. I am in no illusion that we about to go into the thick of it. Tap in. That we actually might be in the beginning of the thick of it. I am not disillusioned to the fact that it might really get sticky out here. Not at all. I don't like people who pretend otherwise. I don't. The collective is about to see a struggle that we haven't seen in probably a millennia. Tap in. I know this. I feel this. I see this because the collective is having a breakthrough at the same freaking time. We see it. We see the writings on the wall. And the collective, I notice, is retreating, right? They're like, okay, this is dangerous. This don't feel good. This ain't right. I gotta go back. I just take care of me. And I want you to take care of you. But like I said, the spiritual warfare gonna end up at your front door. I'm one of those people who's at this point in my life, after all the spiritual warfare I've been through, my God, today. Hi, baby, I'm glad you just got here. Welcome. But I didn't even introduce myself, but that's all right. I'll do it at the end. At this point in my life, after all the spiritual warfare I've been through, after all the times I ignored the signs from God, listen, I'm not speaking from no place I don't know what's going on. I don't know my journey and how that can relate and how some of y'all can learn from my mistakes, or I can connect to y'all through my mistakes. All the times I didn't do what God told me to do, I was like, yeah, I know better, and ended up flat on my face and spent years bouncing back. All those times I operated in blindness. Oh my God, thank you so much, Oracle King, for your gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. After everything that I've been through, collective, going against family, cutting off friends, me telling friends that they ain't right and they cut me off. Tap in. After loss, after wins, after gains, after L's, when spiritual warfare want to knock at my front door, I'm answering the door like Marcus and Mike did for Reggie and Bad Boys 2. Who the fuck are you? What's up? What's up? Because in my mind, what I'm singing is I got an ready to go off in a minute, so you feel it. Because it's a law, I had to conceal it. But if you fuck around, you gonna make me feel it. Yeah. What's up? Tap in. Okay? Don't even know I got hella katanas on the wall. I look like Ninja Assassin in this bitch. Y'all don't even know. Listen, I will greet you at the door, Kill Bill style, with it on my back, okay? Looking like Rambo over here, okay? Holy Bible, bitch, I might bring the Quran with me. Spray you with some holy water, rebuke you, and then defend my home. Like, that's where I am. That's where I am. And then close my door and go into my chambers and pray. Why y'all laughing at me? Why y'all laughing at me? That's real. But that's my journey. That's where I am in my life. Some of y'all are just learning how powerful your voices are. Some of y'all just learning that, woo, when I say no, things start moving for me. And I love that for you. I love that is a part of your journey. I love that that's where you are. Collective, tap in. You said the way I said it, listen. I mean everything I said. I mean every single thing that I say. Whether you just found your voice yesterday, whether you going in year 70 with your voice, knowing who you are, you're still going to speak power into you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Oracle King, for your gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you so much. Oracle King, Divine Masculine here. He has been supporting me for a very long time, and I truly appreciate all the love that you give to this channel. Thank you so much. Every comment, every like, every support system that you give, I really thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. Collective. Satan is a hellified liar. But collective. No matter where you are on your journey, you split this deck. Look, Knight of Cups. Divine message is flowing divinely too. With the Two of Cups. My God, today finding that peace. Oh my God, 32 on my screen. Finding that peace. Through divine love. Through love. I'm going to say this, and I might scare some people away. And that's okay. If you're scared, then, live your life. But y'all, I don't think I will be, let me rephrase that. Tap in. I know for a fact that the clarity I have received over the years is God-given. And the way I have inherited that clarity is through my birthright. Tap in. Whew. If you want to know what I mean by that, go check out my November 1st live stream where I break down the Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali beef. Okay, so it's really a one-sided beef where I break down why Clarissa Shields does not like or is intimidated and by the birthright of Layla Ali. That Layla Ali's birthright strikes fear in the heart of Clarissa Shields. Tap in. And here's the thing. Let me just bring that up real quick, collective. If you don't know about this, Layla Ali is the daughter of Muhammad Ali. She is an undefeated women's boxing champion. And there's a young lady who came after her by the name of Clarissa Shields. And Clarissa Shields has been trolling Layla Ali for a couple of years now, to the point where people are coming out, my God, today, saying that Layla Ali is a hater. Layla Ali is scared to fight her. And Layla Ali put out 2 videos where she lined up the receipts to show that Clarissa wasn't nothing but a hating ass hoe. And I broke it down through those receipts to show how Clarissa Shields, the demon in her, is showing up because Layla Ali's birthright sits on the correct throne with the correct crown on the correct head. Tapping. That's what I'm saying. So, baby, I want you to take that message. I want you to take it to the bank. Take it to your Department of Finance, your treasury, your spiritual treasury. Okay? I want you to take it there. And I want you to cash the check that says, I am the recipient of my rightful birthright. Tap in. Better manifest in that energy. Woo. What time is it, y'all? Oh, shoot, I gotta go, y'all. I got an appointment in 10 minutes. I'm glad I checked my phone because I sure enough didn't see it. My God, today. Okay. And just seeing this Knight of Cups, it just gave me that reminder, y'all. Oh my God, today. That the reason why I'm operating in such clarity is because of the gift from God. the gifts from God, and recognizing that in all my mess ups previously, all the times my knees have skinned the concrete because I did not listen. And God was like, all right, well, let me just drag you for Phil. Okay, because that's what happened. Let me just drag you for Phil. All those times collected, I came out with an understanding of what I need to do. And I hope all of you guys receive the same in your journey. Tap in. And, you know, some people don't believe in God. You know, to those people, hey, if you're still listening for the motivational word, I love it. Thank you. But I sure enough do. I sure enough do believe in God. I do. And I thank God that I am able to sit amongst the collective like you and express myself and talk about the inner workings of what's happening against the collective. Because we got to stop pretending that people ain't out to get the collective, that this energy ain't out to stop the collective. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop doing that. Collective. The reason why you are sought after, why you are a hot commodity, why they wish they can put everything that you offer onto the stock market and trade it, is because it's worth more than gold. And you actually backed by gold. Okay. Unlike this raggedy ass government that we sitting in right now and backed by shit. No, you backed by the real. Oh my God, today. Let me just read some of your comments. I'm hard-headed, so for me to learn, I have to fall. For me to learn, yeah. And most people in the collective had to fall flat on their face. Okay, most people. I've never met somebody in the collective on their journey who was not recovering from falling flat on their face. Collective, listen. I don't think Diddy fell. I don't think Diddy fell at all. I think Diddy was. Somebody in the comments said Diddy was. I don't know. Diddy was something. I don't remember what it said. But then Angel responded, Diddy fell. The rest of them will too. No, I don't think Diddy fell. I think Diddy was a show. I think Diddy housed a lot of the files. Okay, I feel like his house was the place where the files were videotaped. Okay, and so in order to clean up for this administration, yeah, I mean, and a lot of people get indicted, and then a lot of people walk off. I don't think he fell though. I think this is par for the course. And if we know how the enemy works, we know that they will sacrifice one, but he will be okay. He will absolutely be okay. Now, if he truly wants to fall, then he will open up his mouth and somebody would give him a microphone and he could start talking about what's really going on, what they found on them tapes. If he really want to fall, then he wouldn't have waited for a video to come out, okay, showing his demonic side. He would have never been that in the first place. You know what I mean? If Diddy really wanted to fall, okay, then he would not have blackmailed Cassie's parents into paying him, what was that, $20,000 to not release a video of her tap in and scared her parents into putting up their home, okay, for that. But listen, he ain't fall. He know too much. He was an example. Okay, but no, he will be just fine. When he get out in 5 years, he gonna be just fine. And if he don't make it out, they gonna just do what they did to the other homie and take his brain and put it in another body. Okay, tap in. We understand how this wickedness go. We understand how they move, especially when it comes to the type of sacrifices that this wickedness in high places does. We not oblivious. They want us to think that he done know. No. If he really wanted to fall, if he were to really fall, then he would have never treated his artist the way that he did. He would have never done Biggie and his mama the way that he did. He would have never done Mace and Total the way that he did. Tap in. If he really wanted that, and listen, if he really wanted to fall, let's talk about this wickedness, baby. I got what, 3 more minutes. Yeah, if he really wanted to fall, tap in, because this is wickedness. This is the part of the we got to remove this veil. If he really wanted to fall, collective, then Shine would have not done the time. Tap in. That's what he would have confessed on the stand. If he really wanted to fall. And that lady that bullet hit in that club that he made J-Lo walk out with the gun in her purse. So they got my guy to take. If he really wanted to fall, he would come out and pay that lady. He would come out and apologize to that lady. But okay, now. I don't, Pickles. I don't. Yeah, I don't, you know. Hollywood being a part of the government, the music industry being a part of the government is wild. And there is nothing that is done with the music industry on any level, whether we talk about Taylor Swift, whether we talking about who these other people, Sexy Red. No, no. It low vibrational is always the work of the government. Tap in. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, let me get up out of here for my appointment. I might join y'all later on this afternoon. Let me see. It's 12 where I am right now. I'll see if I can come back around 3 o'clock. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good today. I got a lot of sleep last night, and I'm gonna go out here and see if Starbucks gonna upgrade the drink that they're gonna give me for free. They're talking about get a free 12-ounce coffee. Starbucks, do better. Y'all, multi-million-dollar company. At least, okay, if you're a veteran, Chipotle said from 4 to 8 p.m. we're gonna do buy one, get one free. Okay. So, I mean, take that for what it is. Anyway, y'all, I love you guys so much. My name is Cash Young Crown. I'm an intuitive prophetic speaker, and I guide beautiful, loving, awesome people just like you to live a life of intention through self-empowerment and spiritual awareness. Listen, y'all, I got a little bit emotional today, but listen, I love it, okay? So I will see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. Do all of that, y'all. Thank you so much for all of the moderators showing up, all of the members showing up, and every single one of you that contributed to the growth of this channel, whether monetarily or through the likes or subscribe buttons. I love you guys. I will see you on the next message. Happy Veterans Day, and wear your valor in your crown. Bye.